I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone in progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't.
Man, we back in the building early. I know this looks a little different, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm working double duty on multiple things right now. But you're listening to the Urban Sports Scene. I'm Wole. You can check out our website, which is www.urbansportscene.com. Before we get into this Commanders talk, because you know it's Commanders Fridays, let's knock out some logistics. Subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and other podcast platforms. Just search the Urban Sports Scene. Also, make sure you subscribe to our Urban Sports Scene YouTube channel. If you're on this Urban Sports Scene YouTube channel right now, hit that red subscribe button. Also, like this video. It does well for the Commanders algorithm. Also, we are now qualified for Super Chat. So you're in the chat, you know what I'm saying? You feel real generous, hit us up with a Super Chat. You know what I mean? Like it don't gotta be some crazy amount, but just hit us up with a Super Chat. It helps us support this, support this movement, this journey, this Urban Sports Scene thing. Don't forget to tweet us at Urban Sports Scene. Hit us up on IG and TikTok at Urban Sports Scene. Also like our Urban Sports Scene Facebook page. Also join our Urban Sports Scene Facebook group. Just search Urban Sports Scene, sports bloggers, sports podcasters, and sports debates. All right, let's get into our tradition, the pregame. Here's what we have on tap. Host of the afternoon kick and breaking command entertainment's Darian D.H. Williams will join me to debate whether Joe Whitt Jr. could be an elite defensive coordinator. Let me not. I ain't gonna waste any time. We gotta introduce the real one of them. You know, he a star now, so I'll let y'all know this. But we're gonna get into all that. He a star. What is going on, DH?
What's happening, baby? What's good with you, man?
Hey, what's going on, superstar? No, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? How you doing?
Hey, man, you know, I'm just always working, man. You know, the Commanders have allowed me an opportunity to kind of just chill out a little bit this off season. You know, I ain't have to go too hard with the with a GM search or finding a quarterback or who we gonna draft. I kind of been able to focus on some other things. So, you know, I had the stand-up comedy thing last week. It went over very well. I'll be back in July at Piano Keys and Brandywine. Also, they can go on the YouTube channel right now, which is now D Will Does It All officially, and check out the stand-up set from Piano Keys and Brandywine. But other than that, man, I'm feeling lovely, man, feeling good, man.
Why you stealing my thunder? I wanted to put you on to talk about that early, bro.
Bro, man, listen, man, I've been so busy. Like, as you can see, like my background ain't even set up like it is, like it used to be. I'm in the process of moving, so you know, I don't even got all my particulars, man. I got my helmets over there, but that's it. I ain't even got none. So I've been all over the place, but we here though. You know what I'm saying? We good, you know.
Yeah, like you got your folks in here, man. Mike said, "What's up?
What's up, baby?"
And my man, you know, DH going to see.
Hey, man, listen. If she want to be seen, I go see her.
Tell them, let them know. So, I mean, real talk though. Talk about like that experience, man. Stand-up comedy. You know, just your first showing, and just talk about the vibe, man.
So, you know, man, you know me for a while. You know, I do a whole lot of things, entertainment based, whether it's voice acting, you know, on-screen acting, you know, all that type of stuff, right? Stand-up comedy has been like one of my biggest fears. And it's been something I wanted to do so much. So as I'm getting ready to turn 40 this year, I kind of set some goals. You know, other people be like, I want to lose weight. You know, other people like, I want to have a baby. Me, I was like, I want to do stand-up. I want to get up and scare myself half to death. But no, man, just like the preparation, man. One thing I will say, man, shout out to Mike Brooks, man, my comedian OG, man. He really took me in his wing and helped me work on a lot of my concepts and helped me work on some things. And he gave me the platform to get up there and do it, man. So you know, I love that for myself. It was a great opportunity. And it's funny because, like, you know, we just be standing around talking. You know, it's like I'm on stage anyway, man. Like I be holding court, you know what I'm saying? So it's taking that and putting it on stage. However, you have the pressure of making people laugh. Like you have to, like it was a Tuesday night. People had babysitters, people was out and about, and you had to make people laugh. And then they laughed. So they left with something good. The people want me back, and it was a good time, man. But deathly definitely afraid that first time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how was like, doing that first joke? You know what I mean? Like, you like getting to that first joke. How was that?
All right, so I'll tell her about my first joke. So I got on stage with my cowboy hat on, of course, because that's my thing now. That's my gimmick. And I just told everybody I'm going through a midlife crisis, and they started laughing. And I was like, all right, we good. That's it. I literally was like, don't mind that. Going through a midlife crisis. Let's keep it rolling. I just say, like, really, like, having everybody just all focus on you. Like I've been on stage before. I've been in plays. I've acted on TV and stuff like that. Completely different, man. Like, literally, it's immediate action and reaction. If you want to put it in a football term, it's literally first down, bro. Like, everybody's waiting for y'all to snap and the clock is ticking, bro. And it's like that. You gotta have a good play to get to the next play. And that's kind of what stand-up comedy was for me, man. And that really I attacked it, bro. Like, whenever I go to present myself in any type of format, like, I'm gonna do the work. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna write good stuff. I'm gonna do the work. I went to a couple of different comedy shows and kind of just saw the vibe, and that's a good one, Mr. Underwood. If Pixar want me, man, they can have it, bro. But I went and just studied and kind of did my work, really, because I respect it. I respect the art. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So I really wanted to put my all into it. So really going in there, like, kind of studying some comedians and like studying like some premises and concepts, because for real, bro, like, between us, I can say I know how to make you laugh, right? I can say things to make you laugh, but I gotta do that times 60, right? I like what you like. I can get on here, do Coach Prime, baby, and y'all be popping all day. Y'all love that. You know what I'm saying? But to the 60-year-old lady who only who don't know who Deion Sanders is, like that's not funny to her, right? So it's kind of finding those things that I can do to be relative to the audience, because I do that, like, with y'all, I joke and laugh all the time, but it's mostly sports related stuff. So it's like, if that's not the type of audience that you're getting in front of, that's gonna be difficult. So you got to use stuff. So my whole thing is, because this is this was a goal for me. My whole premise, all my stuff is about getting older, right? It's just about being an older guy and just waking up with new ailments, new passions, new problems. It's just T Black said, hey, if they could turn Black Panther white, DH can wear. You doggone right about that.
Hey, they got Black Rodeo, you know what I'm saying? So let y'all know. We outside.
Hey, real talk. Once I started getting the cowboy hat, I really started getting into, cause I was doing my reading. I was like, man, I don't want to be out here looking too foolish. And then I found out that this is pretty common, especially where I live. Especially where I live.
It's more common you think. You go to Houston, bro. It's common. More common you think.
Hey, how many? Bro, I know you had a ball in Houston, man. I know
Houston, man.
I know your. Did you see any of your brothers in the cowboy hat? My friend, what are you doing here?
Nah, see,
you come here. You come here to Houston, Texas, my friend. Come on, hey, God forbid. God forbid.
Hey, you do a good Nigerian. I like that one. You do a good Nigerian voice. It was like, it's crazy. I didn't see a bunch of like Nigerians only when I went to a Nigerian like lounge. So that's when I saw
hookah joint.
I mean, I killed that joint, bro.
Bro, them Nigerians,
my boys ain't never seen me turn up like that, bro.
Hey, bro, let me tell you. If y'all let me look direct at the camera. If y'all want good hookah, go to Texas and go to an African hookah spot. My brothers, bro, they have the best hookah. Their hookah hit different down there, my friend. Hey, God forbid. The hookah hits good, oh.
It's good, oh. It's good, oh.
Hey, my friend. Bro, I need a dashiki, bro. Give me 2x dashiki, bro. Let me watch you get busy.
They don't know. They don't know. But yeah, I'm so proud of you, man. I wanted to tell you that. I mean, I wanted to go. That's the day. But that's the day, like it's my dad's birthday, so I tend to like get all a certain way,
bro.
But yeah, so
bro, let me tell you this: the amount of support that I receive from that joint is ridiculous, right? Like, like I said, I do a lot of stuff, and people support when they can, but like, people really was like, I'm coming to this, bro. People came from Baltimore. People came from Richmond, on a Tuesday night, dog. On a Tuesday night.
So I'm saying that's dope, man.
Babysitters and everything that came and supported me. So it was crazy. And then like I said, man, I truly enjoy like giving people something good, you know what I mean? And I really worked on it, I really practiced it, and I enjoy it, man. I enjoy getting to talk, man. Like, because I've been talking a long time for free. So I mean, if I can get a little bit of money for talking, I'm gonna keep talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and entertaining people, you know what I'm saying? Like you've been entertaining folks, not just talking, entertaining folks for free. Now you got an opportunity to kind of get a kickback out of it, so it's well deserved.
Yeah, I love it, man. I appreciate you, man. Because like I said, man, people were hitting me up. You know, I'm sorry I can't make it. I'm like, bro, I'm good. That's one less person I got to impress, and I'm good. Like, bro, people, I had so much pressure on me, bro. People calling me, hey, people I ain't seen in months and years, pulling up, and I was just like, wow, it's a lot. So I said all that to say, man, and I say this to y'all in the chat right now, man. The support that y'all be giving, my man Wally, and some of these other content creators, man, we feel that, you know what I'm saying, and we need that, and no matter how. No matter whether it's 1 view or 1,000 views, bro, all them joints count. So keep viewing everything, keep liking, keep sharing, keep sending good vibes, and just know that, man, when we do these things, we do it with a purpose because we got a passion. And the fact that y'all pull up, y'all subscribe, y'all watch, y'all listen, man, it means more than y'all know. So I ain't want to get on a soapbox, but I just wanted to tell people that, man, just keep supporting the people you rock with, man, because when it's your turn, they're gonna support you.
Real talk. I tell you all the time, like every time we sign off, man, I try to make sure I read off who, you know, commented or who just, you know, viewing and who said something, because it does. Like you don't know me from Adam and Eve. You took your time to kind of listen to me. You ain't grow up with me. You won't hang out with me on a regular, and you supported me. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody. You know, I may joke around, like be trying to clown folks at times, but yeah, I really appreciate it.
Hey man, some people, one thing I did, one thing that did happen that I didn't expect, or that nobody prepared me for, was that the fact that now that I'm a stand-up comedian, everybody is trying to get a joke in. Everybody is either trying to clown me or trying to get a joke, or trying to get a joke on my set, bro. Like seriously, hey, what you think about this? What you think? I'm like, man, I you know, hey, look, but I'm still in it. I'm not citing no references. If I get up there and use your joke, it's my joke.
It's your joke now.
Like Devo, it's my joke, punk.
Nah, it was your joke. It was your joke.
Right. Hey, how you think our joke went? Our joke. My joke.
My joke. We in this, bro.
Right. I'm not a French cowboy. I'm not from West Africa. No, brother.
I'm not a French cowboy. It's crazy.
Oui, oui. Where's my horse? Oui, oui. Like, come on, man.
Here you go. He trying to jump. Wole, that was hilarious with that interview with the nipples in your. You gonna really say? You gotta start with this, like me interviewing Jamin Davis when he had his shirt off. Folks are going wild with this.
I was like, "What's that from?"
I know where you coming from, right? He trying to go at me because that, like, I did the interview with Jamin with his shirt off.
Hey, Jamin, so tell me, you had 4 tackles today, and how did it go?
Like, Mike, hey, Mike, you gotta let that joint go, bro. Like look, man, when you want to hustle, sometimes you gotta sacrifice. You ain't gonna say nah because you a content creator, and this dude, like, he'll talk to you. Hey, man, it is what it is. It is what it is.
He said you had Jamin Davis sweaty breast in your face. What is that about?
Mike, you trying to go at me, bro. Mike, I'm gonna go at Mike. You know, Mike, you look like I got so much love for you. I ain't gonna go at you, bro.
Yeah, nah. You know what, Mike? I'm gonna go at you, man, because a couple months ago, man, you wasn't knowing nothing. You was all up in the hospital, man. What was wrong with you, man? What happened, man? Tell me,
he
man.
Good. He good.
He good.
Now, though. He good now.
Right.
Yeah, he went ghost on me. You know what I'm saying? Mike went ghost on me. I ain't like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you.
Hey,
Mike, I ain't showing your comments until unless you get a super chat now, bro. Because now you trying to go at me. I ain't showcasing you going at me. Like, I'm that petty.
Jokes ain't. Hey, you want to get your jokes off? Pull up to the super chat.
Exactly. I'll be dirty as I don't know what.
Right. That's why you had Jamin Davis titties in your face. You want to get that joke off? Pay $5.99.
Exactly.
I pin it to the top.
Y'all pin it to the top.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But we here to talk about. It's always good shooting the breeze with DH.
Always.
Oh yeah, you know it, bro. Always great talking to you, bro. Like, but I came on here just to talk about some Commanders, so we can talk about that real quick. So, getting into it. I thought about this topic because it's something I always talk about, kind of like, you know, indirectly. I was like, no, I should make this a topic because, you know, everybody, and then and what caught me off guard, like, not caught me off guard. Joe Whitt had some things to say at an OTA presser. Like I mentioned, Joe Whitt, if you don't know, is the Washington Commanders defensive coordinator. Said that Washington will have a better pass rush and will be better at stopping the run this upcoming season. So I'll go with this. First off, do you have an issue with him coming out and saying that statement, like saying that they're going to be better in those places?
No, I just feel like he's gonna demand more. One thing he don't lack is confidence.
Yeah.
And you saw from last year, he don't lack confidence and he has transparency when he talks, right? Like he'll identify that they need to get better at some spots. And he said that even in previous interviews like last season. But the thing is, like, the defense has been the deficiency for this team, right?
Yeah.
With what they've been giving up and how they've given up. And then, you know, one could say that they didn't make enough investments on that side of the ball this year.
Yeah.
Could it have been a scheme thing? Could it have been personnel? We don't know. But a lot of things get swept under the rug when you have a multi-generational quarterback playing on the other side and you go to the NFC Championship, right? You know, I think that's one of the cover-ups to having a great team.
Yeah.
Is that some stuff just gets swept under the rug, right? So I feel like maybe he's adjusted some scheme things. Maybe he knows what type of guys he has now on that side of the ball that can attack. Maybe he has some more disciplined guys that want to stay true to his scheme. But I believe at this point, man, this is hyperbole. 32 teams that at this point in the year think they're going to the Super Bowl, and as you should, the hype train should be fully going, and everybody should believe that they're going to the Super Bowl. Will it happen? We don't know, but as we saw last year, it can happen if everything falls into place.
Yeah, like Mike said, you know, no one thought Fowler was getting all the sacks, but he did. Yeah, he did. But no, I guess my thing is like sometimes, I mean, I'm all about like talk is cool, bro. Like talk is amazing, but you gotta back it up. Like I'm not into that. Like we're going to be better at this and we're going to be better in that. Like he did a lot of talking last year. You know what I mean? And to your point, there were some games where it ain't look good for him the way he was talking. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool to be a guy with bravado. I ain't trying to take that away from you. But I think a lot of like I'm not a fan, not gonna lie to you. I'm not a fan who lies, who just gets hyped for somebody who just talks. I know a lot of people do. Like we kind of like that's where initially a lot of people were in love with Eric Bieniemy that way because it's the way he talked for real. Like a lot of people were into it. Like EB, you know, I like the way he a great coach. I like the way he talked. You know what I mean? Like I fall prey to that too as well at times. Like shoot, I've been to camp and I've heard Daryl Tapp speak. And I'll be like, bro, he can coach me up now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can coach me up now. But I just feel like...
But with that, though, right? The thing is, like, so sports is so weird in this way, right?
Yeah.
You can't win every game, right? So many things have to happen for you to be successful. Yeah. And it happens, you know, in different sections, right? So... I feel like he talks this way because he believes it, but I feel like he's also
trying to motivate
that part. I feel like he's definitely trying to motivate and get his guys and understand that, hey, y'all have a lot more pressure on you this year. The offense is gonna do what they're supposed to do. The offense is gonna get the job done, but y'all got to step up and play better ball. And so I think he may be, you know, channeling through and just letting them guys know that, hey, man, y'all gonna have to play a whole lot better in order for us to be that dominant team that we think we can be.
Yeah,
And
go
if he
ahead.
thinks, and the way he's been coaching them up with some of the guys that they have added, maybe he truly does feel that he has guys now that can turn the corner for him.
Yeah, he could. I'm not taking that away from him. He may really truly believe it. I just feel like, like Santiago said, I prefer that he doesn't set expectations. Like you set expectations. Like we're going to be better. It's different. Strong. We're going to be better at rushing the passer. Like we're going to be better at stopping the run. Like,
but what's wrong with setting expectation?
No. It's cool to set expectations, but now for a rookie, a younger coordinator, like a second-year coordinator, defensive coordinator, you're gonna have to fall. You're gonna have to hold on to that because if it don't work that way, then people are gonna start looking at you differently. Like let's be honest. Who you just said it? Like the side of the ball is this offense. Yeah. You gotta playmaking quarterback in Jaden Daniels, right? But we've seen this offense work too at the same time with Marcus Mariota.
Yeah.
Right. And we don't hear nothing about Cliff saying like, oh yeah, Cliff ain't coming out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when he lost Jaden, we all thought like for that game, we ain't gonna look good. Mariota came in, lit it up. You know what I mean? And that says a lot about his offense. Like he is able to. We lost our best player, but we're still. My offense still can work, or we can still create explosive plays with a quarterback that a lot of people thought was done.
And I feel you, but I'm reading some of the comments, and it's just funny, man. Because like where did we become this modest, non-brash fan base where we don't talk crap and we just play football? Like where did that come from? We never been that. We're the same fan base that believed every year that it was going to be different. We believed in Carson Wentz. We have been delusional. We believed in so many other quarterbacks. So why now? No, we just gonna play ball now. Nah, man, talk your stuff. Like, I mean, look, man, like this is what it is, man. Because just like if I set an expectation, say, hey, man, I'm gonna lose 40 pounds by the end of the year, right? I can just do it, or I can take everybody along on this journey, right? But the fact of the matter is, as long as it get done, it don't matter how it get done. What y'all are saying is that y'all just want to see it get done. You don't want to hear about it. You just want to see it get done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need to talk. That's my thing. It's nothing about that. I don't need to talk. The talk is whatever. That's for whatever you want to do. Like.
But what does that look like though, Wally? Like, what does defensive success look like
for me? Like the way you talking. You better be a top 5 defense the way you talking. You talk too much to be an average defense.
And he can't be top 8, top 9.
Nah, you talking when you talking. I mean, it'll be successful compared to last year. I'm not gonna knock it. That's success. But if I'm talking forever, I'm a braggadocious dude. I'm talking with like sternness. Like anything in life. If a dude talking the most, you ain't thinking he like the second best. You ain't thinking he the third best. What you thinking? Like he one of them. If I'm hooping, I'll be like, nobody in this court can see me. But 3 dudes dog me. Don't I look bad?
I mean, well,
if I say
go ahead. Now go ahead.
If I say, and I'm hooping, I said nobody in this court can see me, but 3 dudes dog me. I said nobody can see me though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm putting out there, like I'm yelling, like y'all, no one can see me. You know what I'm saying? Folks gonna come at me and be like, they're gonna forget the other dudes I dogged. But they're gonna remember the 3 dudes who got me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's because when you talk like that, that's what happens. That's like the expectation. That's the expectation.
Okay,
you know
all right. In the same light, because I know how you play basketball. We played together, and I know you got some abilities. You have talked and said I'm him, and then you proved you played the game. You dogged everybody and proved you was him, and it was all good. It was all gravy.
Like, but no, like I'm saying. If it works, but I'm confident, I'm cool with that because I feel like I can back it up. I feel like I can back it up. I'm just saying, like, if that's what it is, that's my point. You gotta have to back it up. And there's games I felt like I've talked trash and crazy, and I got fried, and I have to own that. Like I've done that too. But I'm saying, like, but once you put yourself out there, like, and especially you haven't. I guess this is my thing. You really haven't tasted true defense success to even say anything.
Man,
a trash talker don't talk. A trash talker doesn't talk. Like, this is the truth. A trash talker doesn't talk trash or brags out like that off the rip. You got to show me first. Then now it's ball game. Now you can say whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they think of all the best players. Like you will come in that thing. You can come in that thing as an infant talking trash. You putting yourself in line to really be you know what on. That's all I'm saying. Like typically the trash talker, you show them first. You show me first, and it could be one time. It don't gotta be show me first one time, and then it's a wrap.
Okay, all right. So I feel you on that. But out of all the things that you could talk trash about, you have to have you have to be brash and have.
I do agree with that. I do agree.
Football,
yeah, I agree.
Right? You have to believe that you're gonna knock somebody's teeth out every play, and you have to believe that you're gonna win. Because if you don't, you ain't gonna have nobody on your side to run through that wall with you. Right. And that's just the thing, bro. Like, I'm gonna talk these guys up. I'm always believe in my guys, even if, like I said earlier, all these teams think they're going to Super Bowl and think they're gonna win it. 31 teams ain't gonna do it.
Facts.
I believe that we're gonna do that. If I can use the Rev T phrase, I believe.
My man, Rev T.
I have to believe that I'm gonna do it, right? But of course, it's about show me. But that's like everything, though. Nobody wants. Everybody wants to just say, okay, just do it. We don't want to hear you talk about it. Just do it. Okay, so once you do it, then what? You know what I'm saying? I believe that he can have a top defense. You know what I'm saying? But you know, nobody wants him to talk about it. Nah, man, talk your stuff, bro. Because then, if he's anything like me, I talk my stuff because that don't do nothing. I don't care about the fire lights under you. It's gonna put a rocket on my back, bro. If I talk trash, if I feel like even with this stand up, I got up and said, bro, I think two comedians went up, and I was like, oh, I'm about to kill it. All right, I'm about to crush it. I had the confidence, and I got up there and I did that thing. You know what I'm saying? And the rocket ship was on my back. It wasn't about nobody else. It was only about myself. And I talk trash because me talking trash gets me hype. Just like when MJ would go. It's funny, bro. I was playing golf the other day and I had a cigar and I was about to drive and I had the cigar in my mouth and actually had a good drive. And then my boy called me, all right, MJ. I was like, you know what? I was like, I've never been called Michael Jordan of anything, so that worked. But no, I was like, MJ would talk trash. MJ would make up stuff. He would make up stuff to get hype. Sometimes you may just need that extra confidence boost. You know what I'm saying? It's about the belief. But like you said, MJ had done it, you know what I'm saying? But what about those years against playing the Pistons and couldn't beat the old Celtics in those types of years? He still had to continue to talk his way through until he got to the 90s to become the 6-time world champion.
I'm saying like you have to and I know Paul they haven't done anything because they weak. That's what I'm trying. Like they look, they weak. You got people who talk trash who suck. Don't be that person. That's all I'm saying. Like you're right. You have those type of people too. Like when you give up 55 points. And that's the last thing. That's the thing I remember last. It's hard for me to take you serious. I'm not gonna hold you. Like that's just like the dude who, if he scored that one game winning point on you, he turned the ball. He was traveling every which way, and he gives you that game winning bucket when you contest the shot, and you feeling real froggy and you jumping like, we was one of them. Like, nah, bro. Like, be easy. Like, all I'm saying is like, start a foundation first before we talk about what's being better. And also, I feel like, and be real, it's hard to say you're going to be better when there's so many holes still on this defense that weren't, like you just said earlier, that wasn't taken care of. Like Dante Fowler, as much as I'm not the biggest Dante Fowler fan, I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's 10 sacks off the board. Jonathan Allen's an all-pro being replaced by somebody else who regardless of how folks felt about Jonathan Allen, you can make it's not the argument. Jonathan Allen as a football player is better than Kinlaw. That's just what it is. Kinlaw has not produced since he was supposed to be coming out of college from South Carolina. He was supposed to be this guy. He hasn't been the guy that they thought he was going to be. So body for body, he's a better player. Jonathan Allen's better than Kinlaw. So you can make the argument that
I love that other comment T Black did too.
Is
Whit really talking trash or setting the standard that he wants for his defense? He's
probably saying, and I'm not knocking that, but I'm saying he probably is. But I'm saying like this is the thing. Like sometimes
what defensive coordinator have you met that wasn't brash or braggadocious?
Oh no. I feel
Monty Kiffin. That's it.
Monty, I feel like Greg talk a lot of trash, but Greg, again, you got to produce. Early Greg wasn't doing nothing. You ain't know about early Greg. He's with under Buddy. Buddy was like, that's the one. Like, y'all, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this dude out here talking trash. Like, I say talking trash. This dude, I don't even want to call it talking trash because I feel like that's too strong of a tone. Like, I don't feel like he's talking trash. But this dude out here saying, like, you coming out and saying this defense is definitely going to be better than this, that, and the other. I don't know if that's a fact.
What would you have him say?
Look, man, I feel like we're an improved defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say elements that we're going to be better at rushing the passer, and we can go in. Like, you could be a better defense without being better at rushing the passer. To be honest with you, that is a thing. Like the year that Greg was out here, we didn't have a great edge rusher. We just blitzed a lot. So you can say we're going to be a better defense. We like, I believe that we're going to be an improved defense, and that sounds better than saying elements like we're going to be better at rushing the passer. We're going to be better at stopping the run. Like, that's different.
I got something for you. I'm gonna do it like how the preacher do it.
Good, bro.
Take it down. So, have you ever gotten in trouble for the same thing twice from your parents? The short answer is yes. After that first time, your mother or your father or both have said, "My son is not this. He is going to do X, Y, and Z," and then you get in trouble again. It's not that they believe that you're better than the problem that you caused.
Fact.
And the thing is, they are believing that you're not going to do it again. That doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. That's just saying that's how much we believe in you. Because the first time you get in trouble for something, your parents not going to say, "Listen, you do it again." They're not going to say that. They're going to be like, "I don't want you to do this again. And if you love me, you won't do it again." And then as a stubborn child or a hard-headed kid, you're going to do it again because that's just what happens, right? So they have ultimate faith and belief that you're not going to do it. But if it does, it just does. That's not taking anything away from them or their belief. They're just saying that what they've instilled in you and the things that they've done behind the scenes to better you, it's overall they're hoping that it's a better decision. But at the end of the day, you still have the choice to make the decision. So I said all that to say, at the end of the day, he can change the scheme, he can get new players, he can call different plays. But at the end of the day, things have to happen for him to be successful. The same way Jaden Daniels came here and we became a successful team. Those things all had to fall in place. The Jets had to be greedy the year before and kick a field goal to win the game to get us in position to get the second pick. Like, things have to happen. We didn't have the first pick, so we didn't have a choice of Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels, because who knows, Caleb might not have been the answer for us. Or what if we picked third and had to pick Drake May? We might not be in this position that we are now. So all things happen for a reason. And the thing is, out of all the stuff that happens, you still have to believe that you're going to be in a position to get those things done, especially if you're the coach and you're at the forefront of it. Like, you believe urban sports scene going to be the next great show because you're doing the work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't get on this joint and be like, "Yeah, I hope it does something." We're just trying to improve slowly but surely. Nobody want to hear that. I want to hear you come say that we're trying to be the next best thing. We're trying to get on ESPN. We're trying to get on NFL Network, fam. I don't want to hear, "Yeah, I'm just a struggling show. I'm just trying to make it happen for myself. Just putting in all this work for nothing." No, you believe in this joint. So you had that braggadocious in this joint, no matter how many people pull up to the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't say like, obviously, you're right. I wouldn't do that. Right?
Yeah.
But also, I also wouldn't say I'm the best podcast out here in the land. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
I mean, I wouldn't. I may feel it, but I wouldn't say it. But that's a whole different thing.
Listen, I'll tell you, every time that camera turn on up here, I feel like I'm the best guest on your show. Every time that camera turn on, I feel like I'm the best guest that's gonna be on any podcast. I feel like I'm the best host of any show. That's the thing. I feel that way because I believe it. But you know the scripture, faith without works is dead. Facts. I believe that because I put in the work for that. You know what I'm saying? So if Joe Whitt wasn't doing all the stuff behind the scenes, he wouldn't believe that, because I don't take him as a liar. Bro. You know what I mean?
Point. I like that. I like that thought process. Like, he believes in his work. That's why he's saying it. I do like that thought process. I just feel like, personally, I feel like there's always got to be a time that you got to look into yourself, look in the mirror, look at yourself. Like, if I do a show, then if I do a show and it's not well received, right? I'm not gonna come back. Like, I'm gonna do some reflecting more than going out and saying to myself, saying to everybody, I'm this, we're gonna be better than this, that, and the other. Like, I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna do some reflecting on my own to see
But
that.
the goal is always to be successful. So
it's always to be the best.
Everything is reflective after the fact. So if it wasn't received well,
Yeah.
that just means it wasn't received well. You take that data and put it towards the next one. But I still believe that every show I'm gonna get better. I still believe I'm the best show every time, regardless of how it was received.
Agreed. No, I totally agree. Yeah, I mean, I just want like, but everybody knows, like, I'm not the biggest Joe Whitt dude, because I just don't feel like, I feel like there are holes in the defense that I don't even like. You know what I'm saying? But again, though, they've gotten some changes. They've gotten some guys via the draft, and they've got some guys in free agency that they feel like can improve the situation. You know, I typically think that Joe Whitt is the type of, personally, I don't think he's a horrible defensive coordinator, so I'm not saying that. But I think he's the type of coordinator that needs a lot of talent to get the best out of his work. In my opinion, I don't think
agree with that.
I don't think he's the type of coordinator that you can give him solid pieces and he can make that work into like a top tier defense, like a Bill Belichick. Like, Bill Belichick can work with less and give you a top tier defense if he took his time to build it.
But the thing too, man, it's grown men on the other side, man. Like, and that's the thing. Like, people are gonna get beat. They have guys that put in just as much as work as you. They have guys that are super dynamic. We saw with Saquon last year how dynamic he is, and a lot of people couldn't stop Saquon. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The only person that could stop Saquon was Saquon, because he didn't want to get 2,000 yards. You know what I'm saying? So we have those anomalies, right? Where you can do your best. And that's just like a proverb for life, bro. You can do your best. You can go to school. You can get the degrees. You can go get the tutelage, and don't get picked for the job. It just happens. That's just the way life works. But you still prepare as if you're going to have those opportunities. So when those opportunities come, you just do your best and you be prepared and try to get it done. And then if it doesn't work, you just reevaluate and go forward from there. And I think he had that moment last year to kind of reevaluate and see what wasn't working, what was working, and try to add. And I think they did that by addressing the secondary. They ain't stop them enough. I think, you know, they address the secondary. That's really what I'm more concerned about, is because it seems like we have a lot of guys there now with some name ability, but what are we gonna get? Like, are we gonna get primarily a nickel situation? Like, who's gonna be the guy? Is Lattimore still him? So it's still some of those questions that need to be answered, but I don't think that has anything to do with him. He's not making those decisions. He didn't buy the dinner. He just expected to cook it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, in this situation defensively, like, I didn't think it's crazy. The secondary against the pass, they weren't the worst, and they were actually okay in the secondary. I mean, in terms of passing numbers last year, I think they were in the top 10 defense against the pass. But also, you can make the argument that teams didn't need to throw the ball when they knew they could run the ball against a team like that. So you can make that argument too. I don't know if they, like, to me, your weakness. I don't know if they took care of their weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they got big bodies, which, you know, everybody wants to say they got bigger bodies, but you could be big and still be not able to stop the run. Like, that's not a thing. Like, just because you're a big body doesn't mean that you're going to stop the run. Like, it could be systematic, to be honest with you. It could be the system. Like I said before, the Cowboys the year before Dan Quinn got here, because it is Dan Quinn's system. They were bad against the run. Yeah, exactly. So it kind of, like, if you look at it, it kind of like I said before, it came to Washington. And also, like, you can make the argument, regardless of how you felt about Daron Payne and Jonathan Allen in terms of, like, what they were getting paid, and how do-rag Jonathan Allen would talk to the media or talk to folks. Like, you probably have never seen them two, in terms of stopping the run, ever look that bad when they were together. Like, you know what I mean? Ever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say that if that's totally on them. I would probably put that more on scheme than them, because over their time together, you could be upset that they're not getting sacks. But there's one thing in terms of every time we've heard, like, if you watch a game and we heard the opposing teams coaches talk about, it's hard to run in between those dudes. It's hard. We always heard that. When them two dudes were together, even last year, it didn't look that hard. So, like, and the only common denominator to me is, if I looked at what happened the year before in Dallas and look at that, what happened here, it might be more scheme than actual players. So I don't know if the scheme allows them to be better at stopping and run like that, to be honest with you. And I'm not sure the players they brought in are going to make it that much better, to be honest with you.
Hey, man, this time last year, I didn't know we was going to win 12 games either.
Bro. There you go, bro. I like that.
I promise you. I didn't think I was like I thought we'd be middling around the middle, maybe 8, 8 games, 9 games, and then week 1, week 2, I was like, man, we really got a cat, bro. And so, like I said, man, like I like this comment. Pass rush still a concern, but at this point, we have to trust the plan until it's proven otherwise. And at the end of the day, this is still a team that won 12 games last year, went to the NFC Championship, and played pretty well in the playoffs against some pretty solid teams. So I'm just like, I'm trusting the process, man. I'm just they haven't proven me wrong yet in year 1 of the overhaul. Yeah, wanted some change of the overhaul. Like they've already done more for me in the past,
man.
Like, bro.
I just put all that on Jaden because I love Jaden so much.
Unfortunately, you can't play D tackle, but
exactly. I just put all on Jaden. For Jaden and Terry, man. Like that's who I look at. Jaden and Terry. That's it. Like, thank you for the great memories of last season. But yeah, like, but I again, I think he can. I think Joe Whitt Jr. can be solid. So this is my question to you: do you think Joe Whitt Jr. and it's like pretty much the topic of today for real, the overall topic of the day? Do you think he can be an elite defensive coordinator, like an elite defensive coordinator, like the guys that we talk about and she's like, okay, yeah, that's a dog. Like he just changes defenses.
Based upon what I saw last year, no. Okay. But that's last year.
Yeah.
I mean, truly, with most of those defenses, though, or those guys that have been elite, they've had at least 1 or 2 guys that have always been able to do that. Rex Ryan looked amazing with the Ravens defense when they had Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. Monty Kiffin looked amazing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when they had Derek Brooks and Warren Sapp, Hall of Famers, and Rondé Barber at corner. Like some guys they really get those guys. Now, we have Bobby Wagner, you know what I'm saying, who's been a veteran and who's been a great player, but unfortunately we don't have guys like Sean Taylor of old, or
you gotta mention Tribal Chief too.
Yeah, and Oos, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Oos. We don't have a LeVar Arrington. And, like how we had in those early years. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like once we cultivate that, like imagine if we had a safety like Ed Reed, like or safety like Troy Polamalu. Like somebody that you can't throw the ball in the middle of the field. He's either gonna knock your head off or take it to the crib. Like if we get a guy like that can truly be a game changer, that can really be that guy on defense, then I think that might up his ante and allow him to be a little bit maybe considered as in a higher class. And also too, it would cut down on some of these points, man. I believe it.
I think they have. I think my man Mikey about to be that dude. I love Mikey. I think Mikey about to be that dude. I'm biased. I'm a Michigan fan. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Mikey gonna be like that. I think to be honest with you, I think that type of player doesn't come from like the secondary though. To be real with you, that's not a secondary type of player though. Like typically, if you want a guy who can wreck the game for real, like yeah, you can take away a side or whatever, but just to pass and lead, people are gonna find other ways to target the other side. It's all about getting the edge rusher. If you want that type of argument, like having a guy of that caliber on the other side, you need an edge rusher. You need a guy who's going to dominate, and not even like the safety, like an Ed Reed. As much as we like an Ed Reed, and much as you like a Troy Polamalu, in today's modern NFL, you need a guy who can get you in third, who can get you that sack on third down. You know what I mean? Like that quarterback knows you're there. Like those are the type of players that when we're talking about, we're gonna, like my man Paul said, we don't got a JD on defense. You need a JD on the edge. Like that's what it is. It ain't a JD on the secondary, because you can work around that. Like if your secondary, if you have a Sauce Gardner, right? It's good as Sauce took this rookie year. If you had a Sauce Gardner, right? But you can't stop the run. Sauce Gardner don't matter. Sauce don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Sauce gonna be sweet and sour.
Huh? Yeah, exactly. But if you got an edge rusher who can pretty much can do almost anything, or it could be a D tackle, just like Aaron Donald. If you got a defensive disruptor on your defensive line, that changes anything. Look what the Eagles got. That's basically what old boy for the Eagles was. He was a disruptor. That boy. The
Eagles have gotten lucky with some of the guys they done drafted.
Yeah, like
problems and all. They done got lucky and they able to. still reap the benefits.
Exactly. So that boy is that boy is a disruptor. You know what I mean? Like that's what you need if you want. Use the Paul's term, a JD5 on your like on your defense. You know what I mean?
I'm
Because
old,
again,
boy. God dang, I'm sorry.
Bro. It's okay, bro. It's okay. I
I'm
feel the
old.
same way right now. I feel the same way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Doing these
like
later
Mr.
shows.
Underwood. Old as hell.
You know
Hey
Wally,
how you gonna act next time you see see his nipples right in your face and try to do an interview?
Chill out, dog. Chill out. Hey, Michael, chill out. We have a true no tackle. We have a no tackle with size, but is he good? Like that's why we keep saying we got a true no tackle. We keep saying like it's because of the size. Everybody sees the size. Like you think about I'm gonna do Gilbert Brown. He's playing with the Packers back in the day.
The Undertaker.
Yeah, exactly. Like he can play the position. He wasn't just a big boy. He could play the position. Just because you big, don't mean you could play the position. You know what I'm saying,
bro? I said that and I felt like Jim Ross with the cowboy hat on.
Damn.
Yeah. By God, that man has a family.
He's got a family. You killed him, you bastard.
Jim Ross will make you believe that they would commit homicide in that ring.
Yeah, man.
Like, I mean, he would really make you feel like, oh my God, should I call 911 or what?
Man,
like
Jim used to be like, you killed him. I was like, Jim, shut up, bro. Ain't that
serious? Oh God, he has a family at home.
He's a family at home.
Like, man, you know, that's what everybody think about. Somebody getting killed in the ring. You know what? Maybe he has a family. I'll stop. Like,
oh man, I think it's hilarious. All right, so DH, what's your expectation for this defense though next year? Oh, the upcoming season.
This upcoming season, man, they're gonna only give up 3 points all year, bro. I was trying to keep it. I was trying to keep it face. No, man, I think they'll get better, man. I think they'll get better. I think the offense will help them out though. Right. Yeah. I think we have a sustained drive. If we sustain some drives like we did last year, score some points, really keep defense off the field and put them in situations where the defense can kind of pin their ears back. You know, you get down 2 touchdowns, you know, you throwing that playbook out the window, man. You like, hey, we got to throw this ball because, you know, like in basketball, man, they believe that there's a 12-point shot, right? Mm-hmm. You be down 12. And the Pacers have shown you that all you gotta do is just keep chipping away. Like throughout this whole playoff, they've shown you, just keep chipping away.
Haven't they? What?
So with this team, I feel like the offense may help them out a lot, getting them in some positions where they can kind of keep those points to a minimum. On defense, they can pin their ears back, kind of take full advantage. And also too, man, if the scheme has truly switched up and if they've done something different, we'll find out week 1. Like we'll find out early how this team is gonna react. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, look, man, I ain't gonna say no schedule is easy, no schedule tough, but I think teams around the league have kind of leveled up. They've gotten better. Yeah. There's film on us now, so we're gonna be getting everybody's best every week.
Nah, that's the thing. I feel like it should be better. So that's one thing I'll say. Like, I think
I say top 15. I should answer your question. Top 15.
Top 15.
Yeah.
I think there's too many holes on the defense in terms of that defensive line. Yeah. It's not an aggressive fix. I mean, because now we're hoping for like big jumps for certain players, like Jerzon. We're hoping that he, turns up. And I think, I will say this though, if Jerzon turns up, because I believe in Jerzon, Johnny Newton. I believe in him. So if he turns up, then I think it changes everything on defense for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like him, I think Payne will play better. I know a lot of people kind of feel like this is the end of Payne. Like this is definitely a show me season for Payne. Ellison says, I think Payne may play more and them people, and then more and then
probably
think. At end. Oh, sorry, at end. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can see that happening. But I think that I think he's gonna play better. I think something about not having a guy that you've been playing with for years, like that security blanket can make him better. So I just think Payne will play better. I think the edge is going to be an issue. I don't care what anybody tells me. That's going to be an issue. But I think internally, in the middle, Payne and Jerzon will be. I think they'll be fine. I don't know about stopping the run, but I think they'll get sacks. Yeah. Like I think they'll get sacks. I think they'll get sacks inside. And
that's what you need, man. You need them to get pressure, call some plays, man, and eat up space to allow your LBs to kind of have some action. Also, you know, if you eat space, you allow your DBs to get off, you know what I'm saying, and get in some positions to cause turnovers. So I think we'll be fine overall, man.
Top 10. You say you top 15?
Yeah, top 10.
I think I'm agreeing with you. I think that'll be like, which isn't bad. I think when you got a player like Jaden Daniels, like that's not a bad thing at all. Like I think top 15 is fine. I think that's cool. Like that's still like at the end of the day, like you got a quarterback and an offense that that's what I was telling folks, man. The offense ain't an issue. Like you gotta stack that defense. They were scoring about 30 plus a game, about 30, roughly about 30 a game last year.
Yeah, they had a crazy stretch, bro. Where they was
and something you said that people got to remember too. That's like very important, that they were the way they held the football made the defense even better, because the offense barely had the opposing offense barely had an opportunity to score. You know what I mean? So they had to maximize their scoring opportunities, and if they didn't maximize it, there may be times they had forced to go for it, and Washington was ready to have a stand for them not to get it. You know what I mean? Like our offense pretty helped our defense last year a lot. You know what I mean? A lot, to be honest with you. So I just feel like it wasn't like the defense was out there to win us games. You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't out there winning us games often. They had some games where they played well. Don't get me twisted, but predominantly throughout the season, like our offense really did help our defense.
Yeah, for sure. No, I agree, man. They put them in good spots.
Yeah.
And then like you said, man, they'll they get put in some good spots this year with Jaden when they play. Now, if you leave it up to the defense to win us some games, that might be a little tough. But you know, we gonna see. I'm hoping that it don't come down to that.
Oh, I don't think you got Jaden. It shouldn't be a thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. You got Jaden Cliff. Hey man, this has been dope, man. Before we end this show, about to end the show, but before we end it, hey DH, I want you to again tell everybody how they can catch you and catch your show. Which is the next time you're gonna do your show? Cause I want these people in the chat and myself. I need to pull up. So let folks know.
Yeah, he said, see. So tell the chat so they can tell you, huh? Right. So,
yeah, exactly. So they can tell me. So they can make sure. They keep me. You want to be accountable. You gotta make sure they keep me accountable.
For sure. Accountability partners, man. I love it, man. Of course, I always appreciate you having me on the show, man. Of course, y'all can find me everywhere now. D Will Does It All. That's on Instagram. That's on Facebook. That's on Twitter. I'm back on X. Now that Elon and them having a falling out, I'm back on there. So there and on Threads, man. So y'all make sure y'all follow me everywhere, and then on YouTube you can see the last stand-up set that D Will Does It All. The same page that was Breaking Command. I just rebranded it. That's the same page. So that's there. Gonna quickly be able to ramp it back up with some more Commander stuff closer to training camp. So that's kind of when y'all can look out for some more Commander stuff. But I got a lot of things in the work right now, man. Some more golf content coming too. You know what I'm saying? Some more content too? Yeah, bruh. I love it, dog. Oh my god,
you like golf? That's what's up, dog.
I love it. I love golf, bro.
I can tell. Like you're.
Bro, I'm a different dude now, bro. I love it, man. But yeah. But more. You right, Mr. Underwood. No more. I can't do that, man. I can't do no more Skull, bro. I can't do it. Win the green. Nah,
Skull. Is that the Vikings?
Yeah. Nah, the dip. That's what you talking about. Skull.
See how we know this stuff, though.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. You gotta get cultured yourself. You cannot be an African all the time. You have to understand that things are happening outside of your land. Hey, God forbid.
Gotta be African.
I can't. You are not listening. Oh, it's like that.
I know. I don't listen. Oh, I don't listen. I do not listen.
Oh my goodness. Hey, my friend.
Oh my goodness.
But no, man. But of course, like I said, man, I appreciate you and I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. D Will Does It All everywhere. New date coming soon. It should be July, where the next stand-up set will be. I definitely actually will be taking my act around the city a little bit, trying some different spots. So I'll post there, and then but the big thing is gonna be Piano Keys and Brandywine on the probably the third Tuesday of next month. So I just gotta lock that date in.
Will you be trying to do the improv DC improv?
Yeah, man. I'll be doing that. They got some other stuff, some other small comedy spots, some open mics. I'm gonna try to step up and do it over there. But just trying to keep building, keep respecting the art and just keep doing it. So I know I'm a bomb. So let me tell you, at one point, y'all should just come every time. So you could be the one to say I bomb. So just make sure you pull up and be there.
Bomb? Who going bomb?
Every comedian bombs, Wally.
Nah,
Every
man, my man DH ain't
comedian
bombing,
bomb.
man. My man DH ain't bombing, dog. We
Listen,
ain't doing that. We don't do that out here.
Comedian.
We don't do that out here. We don't do that out here. We don't do that out here. We support out here, man. We don't do that out here.
Well, the chat. Well, if you want to see if I can hold up to that and not ever bomb, come to every show. So that's
there you go. You know what I'm saying? That's how you support it. That way you drown out the haters. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because the people who bomb the haters, that's for the haters, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, it's great having DH on, man. Don't forget, y'all, make sure you subscribe to his platform on YouTube. Like he said, man, it's like D Will does it all on all platforms. So on YouTube, search that out. It's there. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. If you already subscribed to it on Breaking Command, then you're already good. But if you haven't, you know where it's at. Yeah, Paul said, Ty said piano keys. That's my
man. Come on, man. Right down the mighty round, right behind CarMax, bro. Every Tuesday night. Mike Brooks hosting Tickle Me Tuesday. It called me. Look, I had to say that a couple times. I was like, hey. I was like, hey. I don't want nobody.
Tickle Me Tuesdays.
That's the name of it, bro. It's like, so come on, man. You know,
God bless. God bless, man. God bless.
Yeah, but I was, man.
Yeah, I went there when
and the food is good too, man.
Yeah, they got suya. Is that person is they chef Nigerian? I heard they got suya. It's crazy.
Really? I didn't know.
Yeah, somebody told me. They got jollof and suya. Someone told me.
Spicy suya pepper. Hey.
Somebody told me. Yeah, I ain't know. I was like, I've been there like days. I was like, that place sells African food. I was like, how? Like they had a go-go band performing there when I went.
You have to know somebody that knows somebody that knows me.
Hey, man. Hey, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
You want some spicy suya pepper, some jollof rice?
Black Alley was out there.
Jollof rice.
Jollof rice. It was Black Alley was performing out there. I was like, oh, okay.
Yes, Paul. The wings are good. As a professional wingologist, the wings are. The wings are.
I ain't had it for. I just drank a lot of tequila, so I don't even know if the wings were good. I can't hold you.
You couldn't even taste it.
I couldn't even taste it. I was like, he was
like, these wings good, bro.
These wings bomb as I don't know.
Look, next morning, he like, bro, why my iPhone got bite marks in it?
Yeah, what happened? What happened? Why my stomach felt like I ate it? I ain't remember eating nothing.
You know, all that vibranium, all that coltan. That's what they have in their phone, man.
Watch it is. Too, right, look. Yeah, it's owned by Nigerians.
Okay, yeah. See, I told you, my friend. Come.
Wow. We're taking over the world. We're taking over the world. We're taking over the world.
Come and visit there.
Come and visit. Come and visit.
See, I got to work on my dictation with that, bro, because there's some words I can't. It's some words. I'm trying not to smile and do my.
What word are you trying to say?
I don't know. Well, it's just. So what happens is one of my homegirls who's Nigerian, she was like, why you smile every time you do a Nigerian accent? Oh, I was like, because that's just in my mind.
It brings happiness. Yeah,
yes, it does. This is why I love it.
Oh, she's right. We don't smile a lot, though. She's right.
Exactly. But I have to be serious. I have to
be serious. Yeah, you gotta say it with serious.
Emphasize my points. I have to make it make sense.
Only when you're trying to make fun of something, then you kind of like can break character a little bit.
And I have to always wear dress clothes. Every African man I've met over 30 wears dress clothes. He comes home, take his shirt out, and wear dress clothes.
Yes, you gotta have the top. If you're gonna do it, the collar in the back gotta be like this too. You gotta have it like a look like this.
Hey, bro, hold up. When I
color like this, that's what you gotta do. My dad used to do all types of stuff. I used to get mad at my dad. I used to be like, "Hey, man, stop! Don't do that,
bro."
Stop it. He said, "No, it's the style,
bro." Listen, I used to. So I lived for a short period of time in like elementary school. I lived in Silver Spring, which is like, African part 2. So like I was up there, and I had a friend. I won't say his name. But I had a friend, and his dad, I swear, his dad never had on shoes, but he always had on dress pants and a dress shirt, and the dress shirt was always untucked, and he had a pot belly. And I was like, bruh, this dude, he has been working hard. He is a strong black man. He's been working hard for his children, and he had a lot of kids. Hey, my friend. And I promise you, every Nigerian dad I saw that was like over 35 looked exactly the same, bro. They all look tired.
Yeah, exactly. Because working driving the cabs. That's what it is.
Working, bro.
Working, bro. Working. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's been great having my man DH on, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat. I mean, it's calm. I ain't gonna hold y'all, but y'all ain't getting no super chat, so I'm still gonna wait for y'all to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like collections, right?
Right.
Like
all right, everybody.
It's all
now
right.
that we're getting ready to minister the word, gonna pass the plate around. I'm passing it to y'all in the chat here.
If anybody, or you gotta do like, if anybody's feeling like you haven't been, if you're not a believer, you know what I'm saying, you haven't been baptized,
the door's open. We're gonna leave this live up for a little bit. The doors of the church open.
Hey, you feel lost. You don't gotta
close the doors.
No. You don't got a platform that you feel it's your home. This your home right here.
If you don't have a home platform that you can call your home on a weekly basis, come on to the urban sports scene. Just come down. Just come one after another. The doors of the stream are open. Just come on in. We see you in the back. I see you in the back. There's an urge in your spirit fighting. Don't let it fight. Don't let it block you. Let the feeling go down to your toes and stand up through your ankles and stand up in your knees and stand up and walk to the front. Come on now, somebody. Drop a super chat in. Subscribe, if you will. We're here on a weekly basis. Come on, somebody. Come on now. We'll wait. Open them doors back up. We'll wait.
Doors up.
We'll wait.
Look at
hey, God. Hey. There we go. Amen. Amen. Brother Santiago Bond. We always count on you, brother. Hey, listen, God is gonna bless you abundantly.
Bless you. Abundantly.
Come on,
hey,
abundantly, brother. Thank you. Look, bro, that offering plate was passing around. Aaron was like, I ain't put that in. And look,
hey, Paul, God gonna bless you too.
Right?
Hey, I'm gonna do it in Nigeria. God is going to bless you with multiple wives. With multiple wives.
He's like, damn, all it costs is $4.99. Let me put some. Bro, they online giving wives away for $4.99, bro. Come on.
Hey, yo.
Share the link.
Hey, yo.
Bro, they giving wives away for $4.99.
Bro, this is hilarious. So I was like, close the doors.
Nah, open them doors back up.
Open doors back up. No, open them back up. Open them back up.
There we go. Hey, bless God. On today, there's another. Is there more? Is there more? I'm gonna stand this desk up.
You said you sound like a scammer. I know.
I am a prince.
I am a prince. I am a Nigerian prince.
I'm getting ready to stand this desk up. Hold on. There's a word here. There's a word that needs to be preached. I'm gonna stand this desk up. Hold on a second.
Hey,
let me stand this desk up.
Oh, hold on, my man. Where's my man? Yeah, Deluxe. It's the end of the show. We just joking around, man. Yeah, we started the 7 Deluxe, man.
Hey, look, the show is ending, but we'll keep it going. Let me take my hat off. Listen.
Don't y'all.
This whole episode, there was a spirit of giving here. There was, we were giving away knowledge, and I felt it in my spirit. I felt that someone wanted to give to the ministry on today. And there were 3 humble servants that decided to come forward and give their life to urban sports scene on today. They paid it, even though Jesus paid the cost. You had to pay the subscription. So we appreciate what you've done here on today. You've allowed this show to continue to build. You've allowed this ministry to continue to grow on a weekly basis. Because what did we say earlier? If we don't believe we're the best, then who will believe in us? Huh? Come on, somebody. If this show is for us, who can be against us? Come on, somebody. You know, I feel it in my. There's one more here. There's one more person here that wants to give something to this ministry. I feel it. And we're going to stay here. We're going to stay here till that person identifies themselves and gives what is on their heart. We're going to stay here. We're going to stay live. And even though my muscle relaxer has kicked in, I'm not feeling none of this right now. But we're going to keep this thing going. We're live. This is a telethon. This is live right here.
I ain't going to hold y'all. Y'all got to definitely go to the show now, bro.
You got to. You got to come to the show. Because listen, let me tell you, I had the green light. He was like, D, you can keep going. I was like, I'm like, listen.
Y'all gotta go to the
but
show.
Wally, I feel there's someone in my spirit. See, we talked about this earlier, right? We talked about formats, huh? We talked about off camera. We talked about formatting the card, huh? And we came in here today and said, we're going to reset the formation, huh? We're going to get here and format how we do this show. And there is someone here that wants to donate to the ministry. I feel it right now. I feel it. I'll give you a moment. Go ahead. Go ahead, get your checkbooks. Go, ladies, reach into your pocketbooks. Go, do they say pocketbooks anymore?
Oh, they say pocketbooks. Go into your Cash App. Go into
reach deep into your Cash App and reach deep.
And supply the super chat. Just come on. The Lord is feeling it. He feels it. He feels in your spirit. This is what you need to do.
There's something here. It's not a scammer spirit. It's a giving spirit here. And even if you gave, it's all right. Keep giving. It's all right. God loves a cheerful giver, don't he? Come on, somebody. You're getting love and laughter right now. All right. If there's not one, you can still give offline. And we'll be back next week where you have another opportunity to sow into the ministry. But if it's on your heart, even after this show goes off, talking to Arch, who just tuned in, even if it's on your heart, go and drop in and drop something into the bucket on your way out.
Oh, this is hilarious. I ain't gonna hold you. This is hilarious. This is way too damn funny. Way too damn funny. You have me. Hey yo, what's the episode of Living Color?
Hey, yo, chill out. Jim Carrey, when he's like, I went away the other day when he came along my way. Hey man, listen, man.
I can't, man.
You know, I appreciate you for always letting me come on here and cut up, man.
Oh man, always, man. So this has been dope. That was funny. This was funny.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you down. I'm like, you have me on like real tears. This is hilarious,
hey, man.
Dog.
Come on, man. You know how we do, man.
I know, bro.
I like to cut up.
Yeah, exactly. This is cool, man. I love like not just always talking to Commanders. You could talk Commanders, but then you can just start joking around.
Hey, look, they haven't stressed us out, so
exactly.
I mean, we can talk about whatever we want, bro. We're not stressed. That's why I told you I haven't been doing any shows.
You don't gotta talk about that,
bro. Last year was like, all right, bro, what quarterback we gonna draft? Man, you know we got Caleb, we got this. Oh man, maybe we should just run it back with Sam Howell. Like it was literally all that. Like we don't need that anymore.
Yeah, it's like we good.
We got a schedule. Who we play? What games you going to?
Let's get out of it. Let's get them. Let's get it. That's it. Let's get it. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. Like let's just get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Especially, you know, you gotta look for topics during this dead time. That's why I be looking for Joe Whitt or whatever. So I'm looking for
because when you hit me this, you be like, hey, can Joe Whitt be? I'm like, bro, this is the most obscure topic.
This is the most. This is the most. Don't have a thing to talk about topic. I don't want. Like I already talked about Terry. I don't need to talk about Terry and contracts. Whatever.
I said, yeah, Wally. I can give you an hour to BS, make up some BS and talk about this. Man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep the bane to y'all. Like I don't be. Look, man. Look, this is my. Oh, no, this ain't all burning or anything. So you gonna give me. You gonna get the X-rated B. Right. I don't be giving a fuck about like.
Bro, you are that person that cuss as soon as you get out of church, boy.
Yeah, I'm that person.
Smoke a cigarette.
I am that person.
He just got finished counting offering. Now he getting in his car and smoke a cigarette and drink an airplane bottle on the way to go to corral. God damn.
Oh, not to go to corral because like it's right around the street, right around the corner. Man, I'm going to some Nigerian chill spot to get some to eat.
Some soya. Get you some soya.
Yeah, but I don't be like it's around this time, man. It's hard to be the cussing deacon.
That show is him. And that Deacon Wally, boy, you gotta watch him.
I'm righteous gemstones, baby. I'm righteous gemstones.
Every time I go for the offering, Deacon Wally smell like cigarettes and caffeine.
Probably smelling like some Terramana, dude. What you talking about? So Terramana.
Some booty and Hennessy. He get off at security at stadium and go right to church, boy. Good God. Smell like hookah smoke, boy. Imagine going up for the offering and the deacon up there. You're like, man, it smell funny up here.
What you been doing?
Bro, this smell like society,
I had somebody in my church who's like, my church, I go to a Nigerian church. I had somebody in my church was like, they see my pictures on socials and like, you've been outside. You've been outside.
You been taking communion in every state, every city. I didn't know they gave white wine at the Last Supper.
I was like, damn. I'm
up here drinking tequila and eating lamb chops. Like, come on, dog. I mean, they did sacrifice the lamb, so I mean, hey.
with that West Coast production,
right
on their chair.
He be up there looking at that fatted calf. Right.
Hey, I,
Well,
lie, I had to stop going to like big church. Like when I was going to like when I was going to like well, I don't care. I'll say it. When I was going to have Glenard and Baptist joint, first church Glenard joint, man, I had to stop going there, bro. My focus wasn't right, bro. My focus wasn't right.
End it right there. End the show.
End the show right there. Hey, y'all, it was a great time, man. Good night, man. Great show, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Anyway, you been listening to the Urban Sports thing for ages. Yeah, dig. Deuces. We out. Peace.